Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and I'm proud to announce that we are back to Mythic. Not any Mythic though, we are top 20 in the whole world. So yeah, that feels great. The deck is about Mindsplice Apparatus because this seems to be flavor of the month for most control decks right now. And I have to say, like, this is one of those things that make control deck absolutely go crazy. You will see so many excess like today that you will love it because we stuck double Mindsplice Apparatus for a lot of turns, so you can imagine what happened. So, what about the rest of the deck? We'll talk about Memory Deluge, don't you worry. But one of the ways to use Devious Cover-Up is with Mindsplice Apparatus, because this is a very expensive card, but believe me, when it gets discounted to 3, it's much better. When it's 2 mana, it's actually amazing. So this is one of the ways, and I still wanted to use one Witness the Future in case something is exiled. Like a Lone Trespasser can break your combo, so you know, with those cards you can make much better plays, and sometimes even recovering double Twilight is enough that you can close the game at some point. Remember, like black decks for example don't really run sweepers usually, so if you go for X15 or 20 and they don't have cards in the hand, like they will die on the next turn. So other than this, we have a lot of lifegain, Sunset Reverie, Deadly Riposte, and 4 unions, because they get much better when they are discounted to 1 mana. Suddenly it's free life for nearly, 0 effort. So this is the deck, I really hope you will like it. It's the most grindy control, no wincons basically, so I hope you will love it. I definitely enjoyed this one. And the Devious Cover-Up is back, so that's great. So don't forget to subscribe for, some high Mythic content right now. So thank you for listening. Sorry for the ramble, but I got kinda excited and I was grinding for, I don't know, man, like 10 hours straight. So you gotta excuse me. So let's go into the games and have fun. Alright, guys. Union into Depopulate. I like it. I'll take it. Oh man, like, it's a diamond again. Guys, you need to get your true MMR, so I get points after winning. Oh man, this is always rough. So, we will go with the coast. Not really a lot of plays. Let's just make sure that we aren't as easy target as we might seem like. Alright, our opponent has a little bit of slower start, so we definitely need it. Alright, cool. And now we activated everything. On the next turn, Devious Cover-Up. So we are carving out. Farewell is the key to this matchup. Like, it literally kills everything they have. Alright, this will hurt a little bit for a few turns. What is not great about this card is that it forces us to react with Farewell a little bit faster. Okay, this is the card. This is the card we definitely need. They usually don't waste a single point of mana. So, I mean, let's see what happens. They have anvils, of course. Alright, whenever this or another non-token creature you control dies. Huh, that's an interesting one. We definitely go for the apparatus anyway. Oh, do we? Those are the artifacts, man. I think we might use apparatus for, some time, just to get a hold over the game. Yeah, I think so. I'm not ready to farewell yet. Like, we could go Memory Deluge, but we're wasting tempo. Like, we need just, like, 2 turns with Mindsplice Apparatus, and we should be in the lead. Especially with Memory Deluge, when we flashback we should have 4 more cards, one of them should be Silver Scrutiny, all this stuff. So we are getting hit for 6, but we have unions in the deck. A bit scared though, a bit scared for sure. He doesn't have enough for the break, that's extremely important. And here we are with the apparatus. Man, the fact that it's an artifact, a bit awkward, a little bit. That's a union. So do we play it? Yeah, we do. As you can see, even one single mana discount is such a huge deal. Now we can make all of those plays. all of those plays, and it's so much better. And this is just one oil counter, not even talking about two. Mirex might be kinda, you know, problematic. Alright, I see how it is. I see. If you control that... So we can Devious Cover-Up it if we really want. Or we can go Memory Deluge and Farewell. I honestly think we need more time. Like, one turn is not good enough. And those are good cards. I will take it. Let's see if he has more. Yep. That's a nice spell. Not gonna lie, but you can see that they're actually scared with the apparatus, and for a very good reason. For a very good reason. However, we still need to make it a little bit work, because we can get a little bit of damage, but don't forget they have things like Anvil usually. Only 2 blood token, he needs 5, right? I literally never seen in my life this card transformed. That's kinda insane when you think about it. It has been around for so long, but not a single time it flipped ever in history of Magic. Alright, what are the cards? Alright, and the Harvester, right? Alright, strong cards, strong cards. The fact that he uses artifacts is super annoying, and that's a good choice probably. Alright guys, so what do we do? This is the most important turn of the whole game. So I can clear the board, and then he hits us only for 3 probably, and for this one. I think we need to set up for the next... Shuffler. Absolutely fine. So fine. We have one... Yeah, we can play this one. So I think we actually have to go for this. We could shuffle this. He doesn't have mana to use it right now. I will do it. It's mean. We have to do it. Alright, so a land. I would love the other cards, but we still need the land more than anything. And this is a decent investment, you know? It slows the damage quite a lot. I should read the cards, shouldn't I? Whenever you create, if you transform. Okay, but it doesn't come back from the graveyard, so that's cool. So we will get hit by like 6. And it means that probably on the next turn... Man, I want to Silver Scrutiny for cheap for like so much. But I think this is what we'll do, right? We should get another apparatus. And what? We just need to empty his hand, so he cannot combo all this stuff. Can you play land into the other forge? That would be so perfect. A bit awkward, because we definitely don't want to exile right now, when he has another forge. Like... This is one of the big reasons why we want to farewell to get rid of this. Oil counter, please? Can I? But we have the Emperor, so we can just, you know, do the thing. Syncope, definitely pretty good. Alright, so how much can we go for? I think 5 cards should be fine. I really need to fix my stuff, you know, at this point. We need to keep playing clans every turn, we need to hit Mindsplice Apparatus. Reverie is amazing here. And usually I go like this, that when you have little mana you play untapped, and on the next turn this hurts a little bit less. And I think that's it, right? I mean, we could go for Reverie, we only get life. I'm not sure if it's worth it. I could also just farewell everything, but yeah, this is here. Is Reverie worth it? I think it is. I actually think it is. Like, we have so many cards that it's fine. And I kinda really want the lands. Especially that I plan on leaving the Mindsplice Apparatus, you know, exiled. Thank you. Alright, so just empty your hand, please. Perfect. Like, bring it on. All this stuff needs to be here. When it activates, whenever you sacrifice a blood token, so that will be quite a lot of damage, but it's fine. We will take it. And we'll farewell for 2 mana, and then we are open with everything, and he has only 1 card in the hand. So that will be his big damage. Alright, how much is it? 10 damage, man. They are dealing so much so quickly. I could heal for 5 basically at the cost of 1 card. I will risk it, and I hope I don't need it. I might be wrong and I might die due to it, but we'll see, we'll see. And he's also tapped, so he cannot curate his card in the hand, which is important as well. Alright. So I go 2 mana forward. Do I want to play something else? Probably like flashbacked Memory Deluge, because it's pretty cheap this way. I think so. I mean, those aren't the best cards. Oh my god. If I had 1 mana more, I would Otawara my own apparatus, I guess. But we do not have this luxury, so let's just go with this one. So, unfortunately, graveyards. Yeah, I think we will still win. Definitely artifacts, creatures. I mean, there are no enchantments, but still. Let's just make sure that it's clean. That's how we like it. Alright, we have a small syncopate, not the biggest one, and I will remove the plains because that's the only land that doesn't do anything cool. This is pretty annoying, but we have the march for this. Let's see if he wants to activate it. Probably he wants it, right? Alright. I think this hits Anvil. Maybe we just leave with Eiganjo. Nah, we have so many cards, we should be fine. Let's just make sure that we go quickly. At any point we can just refill whatever we want, so let's not be too efficient on this one. And I think this is the turn. We need to hit Twilights. We could also go for the Wandering Emperor, I guess. Yeah, let's go for the Emperor, especially with Otawara. We can start making some tokens and, you know, pressure them. Especially with Mirex, it might be his plan to just stack the... I will highlight it so he sees it. Alright, that's actually cool. He wants to finish us with this, but he doesn't realize that it won't work. And that's really good for us. So he basically wasted full turn for 1 damage, and we wanted the Emperor anyway, and we wanted to make tokens anyway, so he didn't really get anything. I also won't waste anything of this. That's cool. We could counter it, but why, if we can play like this? So, we got basically everything, and he's out of the cards. Alright, and now we start healing. So we attack, and this is where we start to pressure, and as you can see, he cannot handle it. I hope it's more than 2 spots, like we are working for this rank, man. And we are back to top 20 in the world. Alright, that feels great. Alright, let's go another. Alright guys, so we cannot get mana screwed up to turn 3. That's already all I need to play Magic at this point. We definitely want to hit the Mindsplice Apparatus. Will we get stuck at 3 lands as usually? Like, it really feels like this. This is how I play Magic right now. I'm just counting lands and praying every single game that I hit enough to play the game. So yeah, it's like this right now. So, definitely not the card that we fear right now. Second Apparatus, still no lands. Like, this is honestly my experience. Whenever I have a lot of 4-drops and 3 starting clans, it means that I'm stuck at 3. And let's see. Oh, sorry, my bad. I really would love to, you know, play a normal game of Magic without being mana screwed every time. Alright, this is definitely a March target. Alright, and this is the big question. Alright, thank you. Magic, you are awesome. Oh my god, okay, so this is actually a game now. We are allowed to play Magic, and that's amazing. So, we need to be careful about turn 5, of course. It's probably then the Wandering Emperor, just to buffer the Invoke Despair. So he cycles the card for 5 mana. You know, not the best, but best we can hope for. And we'll pay 1 life for the apparatus. I wonder what he's thinking about. Probably the Emperor, right? But black color has huge deal with apparatus, and we need to punish it a little bit. Also, it enables very cheap farewell at some point. So right now, the next draw is Memory Deluge, Silver Scrutiny, or anything that gives card advantage, or even the Twilight. Alright, he didn't counter it for a black mana, that's good. That's an oil counter? Cool. I mean, that's that's a really good draw. This is exactly what we needed, so I'm honestly extremely happy to hit it. Alright, and now we start someplace. So I don't want to tap the mana, even now, because he will be aware of playing Invoke Despair. Hopefully, right? We won't go into the artifact, but double apparatus should do it, so it can buffer the fact that we don't have mana. And like 3 oil counters is already a lot. Like, we could just go for huge Silver Scrutiny and that should be decent already. Like, we can go for 2, 5 cards. 5 cards is no joke. But they cannot really do anything about it. We will untap land on the next turn, so I think we'll just go like this. Especially that we have plays, you know? And if he plays anything except Planeswalker or Invoke, we just farewell it. If he plays Invoke, we go Wandering Emperor and make a token. And then we refill. We need to be a little bit careful with you know what? Alright, this will be interesting. I think we actually go for farewell on this turn.
You won't be outsmarting me.
And the reason is there's no Tenacious Underdog. Farewell doesn't hit artifacts, doesn't hit Planeswalker, it hits this only, basically. And we can pressure with the Emperor a little bit. He probably has plenty of removal, so maybe we should kill this.
Who harms my people must contend with
Maybe
me.
we should just kill it. And make sure the board is clear. Nah, let's force. He's down to 3 cards. He wants to draw, so if he pays for the removal, unless it's a cut down. So 1 card less. It's still worth it. And we can refill way better than he can. Alright, so 5 free cards. Do we go for 8? I think we go for 8. And this is pretty ridiculous. I mean, I do not mind. Oh my god! 8 cards, and only 2 of the cards are not lands. Oh my god, this is something that is happening a lot. Right, so we go with Sunset Rever, I think. It also means that we can +1. I mean, that's great. I cannot believe this draw. I'm so happy I went for all 8 cards. Imagine if those were our draws for the next 8 turns. Alright, we have the Union, we have quite a lot of cards. Farewell is still here. I mean, Liliana doesn't hurt me at all. Just please discard all the cards. This would be so great if he went for the discard. We can kill his only his creature if we name the enchantment, so that's a neat trick. But we will just -1 the Emperor, then probably attack Liliana. I'm not sure. We'll draw card and see what we get. I mean, that's good for us. I do not mind it one bit, as long as Emperor is not dead. We don't really care, I think. And he cannot answer the apparatus. Alright, so we can give the first strike. Oh, but he can crew the Bankbuster, makes sense. But then we can just name creatures, right? Oh, he didn't go for it? So he wants to give up the Trespasser, I guess? A bit weird play, but we'll see. Maybe he has... Alright, that's the third one. I really hope this card... Thank you. Thank you. This was so important. Alright. So, let's go for the +1. Force Liliana to be defended. He's down to 2 cards. That's not a lot. And let's see the action. If he loses Liliana... Okay, good. So he will -2, I guess, but then... Alright, so he will -2, and then this dies, then he will attack the Emperor, and crew the Bankbuster, well, you know, make the pilot, basically. But we can just play another Emperor. And I think that I will go for Mindsplice Apparatus. Like, we can draw our full deck, basically, at this point, but, you know, it's still fun. And we do not care about this one, because we have another Emperor.
See you later.
And this might even be better. And I'm so happy I didn't get mana screwed and I'm allowed to play Magic. That feels great. Hopefully it's not too ranty, but I know you guys know the feeling. I'm reading the comments. We've all been there. So yeah, if anything, tell me in the comments. Alright, so we oh my friend. Oh, I love it. Even if he has lands, like, I do not need them at all. So it's still better for us. Life of Toshiro Umezawa. Sure, why not? The only thing I'm considering, like, we could try to save it for, like, sweeping the artifacts, but I don't think that's worth it, you know? I think this is what we want to do. Like, we'll play it when we need it.
I'm not overconfident.
I could kill it, but I prefer to have haste creature so we can threaten the Liliana a little bit better. Alright, that's infinite mana. Pretty darn good. Alright, let's get a land. Alright, so what do we want to do? Like, we're nearly guaranteed to kill it, unless he has a removal. Let's see. That's a removal. So for this reason we'll draw, I don't know how many cards. Quite a lot, right? Maybe like 12? I think I cannot miss at this point, right? I don't like the taps though. I don't like the taps. Let's go for the Painland. Now, better. Better. Definitely better. I would prefer the blue mana, but you know, it's fine. Okay, something is not a land, so that's all I needed. Alright, so let's go for the March, I think. And Syncopate is a hard counter spell, so that's pretty amazing as well. Okay, this way, when we double attack Liliana, one removal won't be enough. He needs double removal. First, the kill. Man, we have so many options right now.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Alright, what are the options? So 1 mana for Syncopate. I think I will go on the next turn. I could go for a huge Twilight right now. I mean, this is pretty good as well. Now he cannot crew the Bankbuster. Discard 7 cards? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. And what will be the 7th? I mean, 1 Depopulate can go, I guess. Alright, finally! It took a while, but here we are with our actual good hand. Took a while. So I want to force him to deal with this, because it will kill him at some point. And then we will go for the real deal. You know? This is good enough for now. Silver Scrutiny, alright. Alright, I have Devious Cover-Ups in this deck. I just won't draw them ever, I guess. So that is an Emperor? Nah. We can just get rid of the Trespasser, right? Do I care about Liliana? I mean, she is annoying. She is actually very annoying. So let's go for a casual 9 for 1 mana. That definitely helps a little bit. Alright. That's a land. And let's make sure that we do it right. He needs Insane Sweeper, so the play is... Oh no, this will just die, right? So let's go for the maximum 3, 6, and 11. That's a 17. A casual 17. And I mean, he definitely needs to hit a sweeper this turn or he dies. Let's go for the +1, because why not? Alright, you need, my friend, very good draw. And he did not get it. And when we win, we get 2 ranks. So I need... Alright, we're going first with the Trough. And I mean, Shuffler's fine amount of unions. So that should be fun. Let's hope that we are against some kind of aggressive deck. Alright. For some reason I can feel Mill already, but it's probably not it. Right? It won't be Mill. We definitely want to hit something that tries to deal damage to our face. Toxic will probably be the worst, but it's the thing with the forbidden name. So let's just keep playing Union after Union after Union, and at turn 55 we'll depopulate. Basically that's the idea. Alright. A bit interesting, I guess. So we probably will face some Titan or something like this. They have green. And let's see if they attack. They do. So let's draw our card for the turn. We need to hit the Silver Scrutiny at some point, so no. I mean, I'm not killing this one. We need to hit the Apparatus at some point and we can start stacking the thing. Oh man, that's some weird deck. Not sure, so a lot of lands. I guess they will come back from the graveyard at some point? I have no idea, but something will happen someday, I guarantee this. Alright, that's 2 damage. So, only 31 life. So we are basically dead right now. Devious Cover-Up, I don't need to say that it's pretty darn nice. We probably don't want to shuffle those. Like, we got enough. We got enough. What we actually want is draw some extra cards. Alright. So he wants to stack. I mean, I want my cards, man. That's all I want right now. Alright, he has the planes. And he tries to split the damage. Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, let's just go for it. It might be indestructible. It seems like it, to be honest. And this should help a little bit. Like, we have so many cards. I mean, so many cards. So do I give him the chance or just discard the land? I really want the land, to be honest. Like, I guess Union? That's cool. That's cool. I think at this point we'll discard something like Fateful Absence. I don't think we super need it. I definitely want the land. We actually don't have any spell because everything in my hand is 4 mana. That was an interesting move from my side. But basically I'm assuming that whatever he will do, we can just counter it. I just want to point out that as usually when I play 3 apparatus and not 4 of them, I never can hit a single one during the whole game. We drew 1/3 of the deck already. Alright, so there's stuff going on, we'll kill everything. And now the white mana is on, so probably not Tamiya's safekeeping, and we are only at 29 right now. So we could go for the Twilight. I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So let's go for it. I mean, that's some gaming, that's for sure. So now he needs to be on the defending side. And we have some Emperor. We kinda can kill him already. Like 2 turns on this board and he's dead. Alright, now tokens. So if this pair was kicked, like, I guess he likes lands. Not sure what the exact point for it is, but he likes lands. And we do not need to attack, because right now we are actually in very commanding position. We have double counter spell, and we have Memory Deluge and the Emperor, so whatever he will do, we will capitalize on it. And he's down to 1 card only. I mean, he has a lot of lands, but I have zero idea what the strategy is. I think that they should come back at some point. I might just clear the board, honestly. If an enchantment... Yeah, so this is enchantment. We need to be careful about this one. I mean, we were, but we don't need to right now, because we can exile it. Makes things much easier. We take the damage, but he has no cards, so we can just hope for farewell. Alright, those are pretty good cards. Let's go for the removal. Alright, so this will be the apparatus turn. And honestly, at this point we can just go for the Twilight, I think. He has 1 top deck, but that's it. Alright, never mind. So, let's just go like this. And let's see what he does. They cannot block it, so anyway, we can just play like this. Alright, like if he trades with everything, we just use March on this, and that's it. Right? We'll see. We will see. Like, I'm not exactly sure because I want to have counter spell up, to be honest. So maybe we just depopulate and keep up the counter spell. I think that's a way better idea. Because he has only 1 draw. If he doesn't draw anything meaningful, we set up the apparatus. And that's not meaningful, so we set up the apparatus. And from now on the game should be extremely easy. We also get the samurai, so that's even better. And we're at 32 still. Alright, so we keep up Syncopate. Even with this mana, it might be meaningful. I mean, how much mana can he pay? 4, 6, 8. 8 mana. I probably can force him to pay more, right? That's a 9? Perfect! Hashtag calculated. Fully. So he can attack the Emperor. Yeah, let's try to defend. We can kill this very easily, so let's just go for it. And we stack some oil counters. That's plus. We probably get rid of this. Well, let's go for Depopulate. It's even easier than using the March because it's an instant, so a bit better. Yep, and he just cannot do anything. Like, we didn't even go to the hard mode with Silver Scrutiny and Memory Deluge, right?
with